Hey, it's Daniel J here. Yeah, thanks for checking out this video. I'm glad you're taking the time to watch it and kind of see what I'm doing and seeing what I'm all about. Because I don't send this video to everybody. You'll probably notice I'm not going to blast it all over or put it on my Facebook wall. This video is for a very specific kind of target group of people, kind of my target market. People who are just like me. Because as I got on Facebook, and I mean, I've been doing, online marketing and network marketing. I started off marketing back in Yahoo chat rooms, that far back. From there, I went into Google Plus groups. From there, I went into Facebook. So, over time, I learned, how to sell on Facebook, how to talk to people, how to connect with people. But I always was kind of going through that struggle and going through that grind. And even though, I could work and recruit a person a week, I was never able to see duplication or anyone else anyone else have that same kind of level of success. And the more I talk to people and the more I connect with people, I find out everyone kind of has that same story as me. I would say 90% of the people I talk to who are actually being honest. A lot of people on Facebook are stuck in that, I'm in the best thing in the world. We're going to make $1 million overnight. This is the 14th business I've been in, but this one's the key to success. I joined at the right time finally. But 90% of people, they've been in network marketing, 5 years, 6 years. They've been in, maybe 4, 5, 6 different businesses. That was me. I was always looking for the next business. I was always looking for the next opportunity, hoping that's going to be the one that's going to bring me success. I was waiting for the right training. I spent a lot of money, buying the trainings and, going to the seminars, waiting to learn that thing that I needed to know to finally make this business successful. And when it came down to it, the truth is, there is no magic business that's going to make you successful. There is no right timing. There is no product, no compensation plan, no training that's just magically going to turn your business on. Being successful in network marketing, it's not a business. It's not a product. It's a skill that you have to learn and develop over time. And the thing is most people, you hear join, what's the key to success? Run. Most people, they join network marketing, they're kind of lost and wandering around in the fog, and then what do people tell them to do is like, run. It's like they don't know where to go, and that's, the truth is, or what people tell you is, join, it's so easy, the products just sell themselves, everybody's going to love it, just make so much money, and then, you join and you struggle and you're wondering, how come everyone around me can do this? Apparently everyone else is having success except for me. What am I doing? What's wrong with me that I can't do this? Oh, maybe I better go try this business. Everyone's having success with that. And then they join and, they do the exact same thing that didn't work over here and wonder why they don't have results and see everyone else succeeding. And it's kind of like, well, what works? When you look at the top leaders who continue to make money over and over again, what did they do? What was their system? And I realized, it's about finding my target market. It's about starting small. Finding someone just like me who's had that same path, had that same story, had that same struggles. Is at that point of, okay, I get it. It's going to take work, it's going to take effort, it's going to take time. But what do I do? I remember just thinking, if I only knew what to do, I would do it. But the only thing I knew how to do was watch trainings that, at the end of it, I'd be so excited, but still have no idea how to grow my business. So one of the first keys, one of the first things I'm working on and I'm building, and it's starting off with me. Starting with just one person is building a team. And the reason a team is so important, so that might be kind of hard to see there, but the reason a team is so important is because once you learn the truth and overcome the fact that, hey, guess what? The first 3 months in business, the first 6 months in business, that's going to be your internship. Majority of times when you do an internship, it is unpaid. You are just getting out there and learning the ropes. You are just getting that experience. Think of it that same way in network marketing. For the first 3 to 6 months, don't expect to make money. Learn how to develop the skill of how to build this business and grow this. But what's great, when you're in an internship working for a company, at the end of your internship, you leave and you have to go start all over building your whatever you're doing back up. Here, during your internship, you're building your business. So at the end of it, you have an audience. You have people in your target market who are interested in the same things, who have the same goals, that have the same visions. And now you actually know how to present your opportunity in a way that's attractive. So having a team throughout that, and not just a team. I mean, team is so generic in the network marketing industry. Get on our team and you can be on our webinar once a week and watch the leader just talk. Which is good. And you want webinars to bring your prospects to, and you want company training webinars. When I say team, I'm talking a Facebook group of people who are actually in the business and working the business and growing the business. I'm talking a Facebook chat with the whole team on the chat where you can say, hey, I just posted a picture of me, working the business and seeing results, go comment on it. And then also on your Facebook page, maybe you have a couple likes on this, a couple comments on that, but then you post something cool about your business, and all of a sudden you got like a dozen likes and a dozen comments from that team momentum. And we're going to talk more about why that team's important in the next point. But, it's about having a team that's, on Saturdays just has hangouts. Maybe there's just a Zoom call where you sit back and you watch Tony Robbins videos. Or when was the last time you sat around with a small group of people, 5 or 6 people, and shared what you did to grow your business that week? You talked about what worked, what didn't. Actually heard from people just like you, what they're doing to grow their business. I mean, that's where it becomes powerful. Again, it starts with a team. It starts with, that one lone person saying, who wants to join this plan with me? Who wants to do this? And finding that one other person. And then it's you two saying, here we are. Here's what we're building. Here's what we're growing. Let's find that third person. And then you get that third, and eventually it just starts to grow. And it starts to grow slow. As it might take 3 months of 6 months of people watching you talk about your vision, talk about your goals, and giving value before they finally say, all right, I've been struggling. I don't know what I'm doing. I want to lock arms with you. Let's work together to build this. And as we talk about this next part, you're going to see how simple it can be to grow a team, how fun it can be to grow a team. So many people in network marketing are just like so stressed out and like so anxious about their business of join my team, please. I'm I'm desperate. Hold on. Yeah, drinking Mountain Dew. Oh, maybe I'll edit this part out. Maybe not. But people are so anxious and so desperate of, join my business and join my team, and that, it repels people. People are like, ooh, that looks scary. So as you're building your team, for so long I wondered, how do I build it? And I realized what I need is a long-term marketing strategy. Long-term marketing strategy. This isn't an overnight business. You don't become an overnight success. And as you look at those top leaders who, I was living in a van down by the river until I did a webinar and made $90,000 overnight. But then as you follow them and learn their backstory and realize their parents were in network marketing, they've been in network marketing this other company for like 6 years. Then they were in this other company for like 4 years and were a top leader in that. And then they chose to live in a van for 6 months. And then when they did their webinar, they already had this huge following to launch from. I mean, that's a lot different story. And as you continue to watch the stories, you realize that an overnight success only happens with 6 months of preparation. You can reach that point where all of a sudden one day you can do a webinar, get 50 people on it, and close half of them. But you can't do that tonight. You need to start work. You need to plan the date 6 months from now and start building towards that and working that and building your long-term marketing strategy. So I'd say everybody here markets on Facebook. That's how I found you, marketing on Facebook, right? But very few people have success marketing on Facebook. And when I reach out and talk to people, I can almost look at their profile and instantly tell how much success they're having. And how can I do that? You just go on Facebook, start reaching out to 10 people a day. At the end of the week, you'll be able to as well. But as you look at people's Facebook profiles, when you can go to someone's Facebook profile and within a minute, you know them. You know what they look like, who their family is, if they have pets, what their hobby is, what state they live in. You can spend a minute, or you can see some videos of them, you know what their voice sounds like, you could recognize them. When you go to someone's Facebook profile, and within 2 or 3 minutes, you know all that about a person, and they got likes, they got comments, they got engagements, that's someone who is getting results on social media. Because everyone thinks, I need my sales funnel. I need to have my lead capture page, and then I just need to send people there. And everyone's going to go there, and it says, make $5 million, just put in your email. I just got to get people to my capture page, and that way I can build my list. What you need to realize is before you can even get people on any type of list and any type of sales funnel, you got to build up your social media list. You have to build up your social media following of people who know you, who like you, and who trust you. So that way when you present an idea, or you present a business or a strategy or an opportunity, they feel comfortable with you already. Other people, like I said, the people with, you know who they are, and then you see the profiles where it's nothing but, join my business, get in, best product, best compensation plan. Their profile picture is like a picture of a cat, and they have no likes, no comments. I mean, literally, I've gone to people's profiles and can scroll through months of posts, and these people post a lot. And the most likes on a post was 2, and one of them was them. And so many people get stuck in this riding their bike in the sand of putting in all this effort, but not getting any results out of it. And that's where the grind comes in. The grind comes in where let's just go through the hard work. Let's just push through whatever it takes. If you have to shoot a video, you shoot a video. If you have to put a post, you put a post. If you have to take a picture, you take a picture. Even at the beginning, if no one's going to see it, it doesn't matter, because that's what builds up an audience. So as you start to reach out to people, and you start to talk to people on Facebook, the people I see and reach out to are the people who have Facebook Live videos. The people I reach out and see and have a picture of their cat, I instantly forget about them. But now when I'm on Facebook and I see this guy I recognize from his Facebook Live video, and he's out by the park or doing something cool, I'm going to like it, or I'm going to comment on it. Or when this guy says, oh, check out this cool training about X, Y, Z, I'm like, I could use a cool training about that. I'm going to watch it. But when Mr. Randomo, no idea who they are, what they look like, not a chance I'm going to look at that. So I'm looking for people who want to get on the team who say, I like sales, I like marketing, I like talking to people. I could give a presentation, I could do a webinar. I enjoy groups like Toastmasters, because let's be real with ourselves. That's what it takes. And that's what I'm looking for on my team and in my target market, and a crew of people to build who like sales, who like marketing, who want to do trainings, who want to practice it, who want to get better at it. And I find a lot of people I talk to are already in sales careers, telemarketing or some sort of sales. Let's learn skills, not just for your network marketing business, but let's learn sales skills you can translate to your job, so you can start making more money at work to invest into your network marketing business while you gain more skills to make more income with this. So the long-term strategy is getting on Facebook and social media, getting yourself out there and telling your story and sharing your vision. This is kind of a 101 Simon Sinek, the golden circle, the why, how, what. People don't care what you're doing, they care why you're doing it. So it doesn't matter your results in the past, and it doesn't matter where you came from, because it matters where you're going. And the bigger the struggle, the better the story. So let people in on your story of saying, I've been doing this for 5 years. I've been struggling. I've tried SEO, I've tried solo ads, I've tried posting in Facebook groups, But now I'm finally ready to get out there and tell my story of I'm breaking free from corporate America. You know, I'm going to do whatever it takes to be successful. I have a vision of creating $30,000 residual income over the next year. And keep watching my Facebook so you can watch my story. You can see what I learned, see what works, see what doesn't. But I'm excited to connect, so follow along with me as I do this. You know, how much cooler is that then? Well, on the fourth level, you earn 13% because the fourth ingredient in our product is, and our product cures cancer. Forget about that. Be you. Tell your story for the next 6 months. That's your only job, is to tell your story, tell your vision, and get out there and connect with like-minded people who want to follow along on your journey. And that's why it's so cool. And that's what makes this business fun. And when you can come in with the realistic expectation of you're not going to get rich overnight, but you spend 6 months doing it right and building a team and building an audience, and then once you have that, you start getting some small results. The next thing you need is a company with a real product. Because you want longevity. I don't know how many people out there have been in the network marketing business where basically they're like, what's your dream? And like, well, here's your residual income, here's your whole dream, pay us $1,000, and then basically sell you a box with your dream back. You're like, all right, here's your dream, now go get it. I'm like, wait, what did I just buy? Basically, I bought a training that taught me to get excited about my dream and to go get it. But I still have no idea how to get it. So when it came down to products, it came down to a business. I mean, I've done everything from things that make your water wetter to super juices to, back in the day, to long distance plans to, the hottest new matrices to, business building tools. I mean, you name it, I've tried it. And I realized in order to build this business, in order to build longevity and long term, you need a product that's simple. You need a product you don't have to explain to people. And that's why when I sat down and thought about it and realized, when you're marketing this way, it really doesn't matter what you're selling. You can sell anything because it doesn't matter. So when I came down and thought to think about it, if I could sell anything, what would I want to sell? And the answer always came back to beef jerky. And now when people first hear that, they're like, beef jerky, yeah, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. And then like a week later, they're like, beef jerky? That's the most genius thing I've ever heard. Because beef jerky is the only product I've ever had. Where I remember sitting back at my cubicle, eating some jerky, and the guy next to me, what are you eating? Some jerky. Can I have some? I guess. Where'd you get that? What's it to you? I want to buy some. Beef jerky is the only product where I could ask my mom, hey, do you have a couple friends I could call that would buy a couple bags of jerky from me? This doesn't happen with nutrition products. It doesn't happen with travel clubs. If I would say, hey, Mom, do you have a couple friends who come to a meeting for a home business? She's like, no. But I could call my cousins about this. I was nervous. I actually texted my cousin, all nervous. And I was like, hey, man, will you buy some jerky from me? Well, first he bought twice as much as I asked him to. And then like a month later, I went and logged in, and he joined the business and bought like $100 more worth of jerky. I actually texted him, like, wait, did you sign up as an affiliate and buy more jerky? He's like, yeah, is that okay? Heck yeah. And that's what happens with jerky. It's a product you can actually talk about. It's a product you can share without sharing. You bring beef jerky around people, someone's going to ask you for some. But not only this jerky, this is the highest quality. This is small batch, handmade here in America, 100% natural ingredients, soft and tender, amazing flavor. That kind of jerky you almost don't want to share, because once they get a little bit, they're going to want more, but you're going to want more. Someone almost compared it to almost better than bacon. And that is a compliment I will take. So that's pretty much it for now. I'm glad you watched this video all the way through. If you're in, or if you're looking at this saying, yeah, let's start building a small team, let's actually get out there and start marketing, start masterminding together as a group, building some momentum on Facebook, start making some videos, start, doing some testimonials, start doing it together as a team, knowing that, all right, we're not going to do this overnight, but let's dedicate 6 months to building this business and growing it. And then we can take a product as simple as beef jerky. We can build some exciting campaigns, so, some new training, some new marketing funnels, some new flavors, all sorts of different new things. So that way, once people launch their, kind of do their 6-month internship, they can do their launch campaign of get in now. You're not going to believe what's coming next with Jerky Direct. And yeah, but that's it for now. Thanks for watching this video. Let me know if this makes sense. Let me know if this is something you want in on. Again, I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.